So first off, I don't want this to be a sob story. I'm not looking for sympathy. I made my peace and I'm actually proud or happy with it. I am not trying to talk crap about her. I hope that she gets the happiness and healing that she's looking for. And even if she asked me to do something, I'm probably still going to help her do it because she's the mother of my children. I still want her to have that, and I don't want her to be a crappy mother to my kids. So if I can help her be a better mother to my kids, then I will. That's just the responsible thing to do as a man. So no, this is not a sob story. I'm not trying to bash her or any of that stuff. I'm just trying to give you guys context so you can relate and reflect with me. That's it. So it all started when I moved to Phoenix, Arizona from Oregon. Basically, in a nutshell, she trapped me. She bragged about it too, or during our marriage and stuff, and it made me feel good. Like I was worth trapping. Like, yeah, she treated me like a king in the beginning. She made me feel loved and wanted, which I didn't have in my last relationship, so that was awesome. She wanted me to be a stepdad, so like that was cool. I wanted to be a stepdad. When I met her, she already had a 1-year-old son, and I took on all duties. I was wiping his butt, I was changing his diapers, I was changing wet beds, I was doing the whole thing. Everything that a father should do, I was taking on all those responsibilities. So that was all just while we were dating. I did realize that I wanted to marry this girl after a couple of years, so I asked her mother if I can propose to her, and she was cool with that. And so I was getting a ring made and all of that, and it turned out that she had taken out her birth control anyway, and she ended up getting pregnant. And so everything was falling into place for me. Like, I was getting this awesome woman. I got a stepson. She gave me a place to live because I didn't have a place to live here after me and my ex broke up. So I was extremely grateful in the beginning. I got a house, I got a stepson, I was getting this new baby girl, I was getting married. Everything was falling into place. It was like it was meant to be. I was on my way to that American dream. I was going to live happily ever after. So almost 10 years after I met her, everything that we've been through, and I got the news, I was completely blindsided. I was freaking hurt. Like, it's been 10 years of dating her and being married to her, being a father to my stepson for 9 years. Like, it took it out on me. One of the craziest things, she texted me while I was at work. I kind of got it out of her because I know that stuff hasn't been right for the last couple of days, and she said that you're not going to like the way this conversation goes, and I said that kind of sounds like a threat, and she just replied, I want a divorce. And she did do this to me last year too, but I thought that I did all of the things that I could do to make our relationship better, but apparently not. Another coincidental thing, she told me on April 1st, and so I thought it was a joke at first, and I even asked her, but it was not a joke. She said that she apologizes, she didn't realize the timing, but it's not a joke. I said a lot of things to her, like, you're selfish, you're ruining this family, I've done so much for you, like, how could you do this? Don't you understand the situation that you're putting me in? Don't you understand that you're hurting the kids? I made her look into be this terrible monster, and it just made me look bad. That's all it was. And all of this is going to be covered in the next video, damage control. So hopefully if you see this video before you have a chance to react to her, this is going to help you not make a lot of mistakes that I did. So that night when I got home, I went on a run because I didn't want to be around her, and then she got off at like 5 o'clock, and after she got off, I was like ready to talk to her, and it was very brief. I told her, I was like, so what's going on? And she said, I just want a divorce, I'm not happy. And she said, there's nothing that you could do to change my mind. I've had my mind made up for a long time, which looking back now, it has been, because she told me this last year. So for at least over a year, she's had her mind made up and she's just been dragging it out. Most women are gonna do that to you. If she's telling you that she's not happy and she wants a divorce, this isn't new. She's been thinking about this for a long time. The thing that sucks is they won't tell you that they're not happy. They just expect you to read their mind, and there's nothing you can do about it unless they tell you. Communication is a big issue in marriage. So she wouldn't do any kind of couples counseling or therapy or anything. It's over. She made up her mind. She actually was like, I'm sitting here tearing up and falling apart in front of her, and she was looking at me with a straight face. In fact, she almost seemed happy, not because I was hurt, but because she's been holding on to this for such a long time. She finally was getting it off of her chest, and so I could see a sense of relief on her part, but that freaking killed me, that she was watching me cry, fall apart in front of her, and she was perfectly okay. That really sucked. I gave all of the, I did this, and I do that, and I'm this, and I'm that, and stuff for you, and all of that, I, and then I said all the yous, like, you didn't do this, and like all of that, like, that's just terrible. I made those mistakes and stuff, and I tried to make her feel as bad as possible out of this, and I wish I didn't. I have apologized to her for the things that I said, and I hope that she does get the healing that she's looking for and their happiness. But yeah, it was really short. It probably was a 2-minute back and forth, and I just didn't want to look at her anymore. I told her that she could leave the room and like let me have some time to think, and I fell apart even more after she walked away. And I had to make a decision, like, what if I was going to try to win her back like I did the year before and just be a complete kiss ass and a whipped bitch. Honestly, like, that's what I did last year, and it made me get another year out of her, but it was wrong. I shouldn't have done that last year either. But so I made a decision to seek advice, and I didn't go and tell a bunch of people. I didn't even reach out to my family for a couple of days. My parents still don't know. This is 5 days later. My parents still do not know. I didn't even reach out to my best friend first. What I did first is I got onto YouTube, and I just looked to see if there was anybody else doing what I'm doing now. I found this older gentleman, and his channel is called Listen My Son, and I suggest that you go and watch his channel because he's going to help you a lot. And a lot of the advice that I'm giving you is stuff that I learned from him. But I'm not trying to be a copycat, but if I could reach a different demographic than he can, I want that information out to help as many men as possible. So I seeked advice, and in that very first night, I went from my life is over, I'm ruined, like I'm fucked, to I'm gonna be okay. And in fact, I actually woke up the next day with a pretty positive mindset. And I hope that after watching a couple of videos out of my channel that you can too. It's been very relieving for me, and I'm actually encouraged for my future and my future with my kids. So please join me in my journey, follow along with me. Hit me up in the comments and I'll still take advice. I'm sure there's a lot of older men out there who could give me such good advice. I'm looking for gray hair guys with wisdom. Like, that's what I want. I'd love it if you guys reached out to me and stuff. Tell me what you guys want to hear in the videos and stuff, or like what you would like me to cover. If there's like any subjects that you want me to research and give you the information that I could find, I'm willing to be that. I want to take that leadership role and guide a big movement, and hopefully we could get enough advice out there where we could drop that 54% divorce rate down. Like, it's growing every year, but I wish that less and less people are getting divorced every year, because it tears families apart. It's hard, and I want people to have happier marriages. And I think the advice that I've learned, if I knew now what I knew then a year ago, we would have a lot happier marriage already. And I take accountability for that part in it. It's just seeking the advice and applying it. That's all it is, guys. So hopefully you find my story relatable or encouraging, and if you guys could help out a divorcing father Please give me a like and subscribe. If you want to follow along, hit that notification button, and see me in the next video. It's going to be damage control. There's going to be a 2-part to it. It's going to be the do's and the don'ts. And so I really appreciate you guys giving me your time. Thank you and goodbye. See me in the next video, please.